Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a budgeting video to share with you. I want to talk about our budget goals for the month of, the end of September, beginning of October. And I also want to share with you guys how we've reworked our zero-based budget, some challenges that we've had with that related to varying and inconsistent income, and share with you guys how we went about kind of making a solution for that in case it's something that you are struggling with within your zero-based budget. So it seemed like it's been quite a bit of time since I did one of these videos because I did skip the month of September making a budget goal video because we were traveling and it just really seemed like a transition month for us. But if you missed my last budget goal video in the month of August, I'll go ahead and link it up here. In that video, I talked about how we really were needing to rework our zero-based budget. So if you are new to budgeting or don't know what a zero-based budget is, it's basically a budget where you take your income at the top, you take all of your expenses, and you assign every dollar a place to go. So you're telling your money where to go, you're being really intentional with it, you're assigning every dollar a category or how it's gonna be spent. And so we did that. We work on a zero-based budget. We had a really nice working one we used throughout the spring that was working great until it wasn't. And then our income started to change, what we had coming in. Some kids' activities that we were paying for changed, and so we had a difference in what was going out. And we also started to have more inconsistent income and varying income. It wasn't same, paycheck to paycheck or month to month. Most of that due to the fact that I was being paid from my side hustles. I do a little bit of extra at work. I've been consistently getting some amount of money from YouTube and from Amazon affiliates over the last few months. And so because that income can really vary depending on, how much you're compensated, what kind of videos you put up, or how much I'm doing my side hustle from my work, we were really struggling with how to assign that extra income a dollar amount within the budget and how to do that really easily. And so we sat down and we went over our zero-based budget, kind of reworked in all of the changes, and decided to deal with the income in a certain way, like that extra income. So the first thing that we did was we had to decide what we were going to base our zero-based budget on. Were we going to take an average over 6 months and see what our average income was and base it off that? Or were we going to do, what we ended up doing was taking the lowest amount, so the month that we had the lowest income, and base our zero-based budget off of that, so that we weren't counting money that we, in case we had a low month, we would still be able to cover all of our fixed and unfixed expenses. Like I said, if you guys are wondering about zero-based budget and want more information, I will put a video up here that I have about zero-based budget so you can see what I'm talking about fixed and unfixed and all of this type of stuff, because it can get kind of overwhelming. But what we did was we went ahead and assigned all of that money a place to go, and then we decided to assign the rest of the additional income a category and a percentage. So we don't have sinking funds or cash envelopes in our budget. We have one account that is a spend save. That account basically covers, everything from birthdays to car insurance to inspections and school pictures. And that's just one account that we feed money into. And as we need that money, we transfer it and pay for whatever we need. Then we have an emergency fund or a savings account. And then the other two accounts that we decided to fund with additional or extra money was our monthly spending. So that's the money that we get every month for spending. That's eating out, coffees, haircuts, those types of things, and then tithing. And so what we decided to do with that extra additional income was to put 50% of it into the spend save category, 25% into the spending category, the spending category that rolls over each month, 10% into tithing, and 15% into our savings or emergency fund. So that means that it doesn't really matter if we have $200 over our lowest amount or $1,000 over our lowest amount. that money can easily just be split up according to percentages. Every dollar has a place to go, and it makes us feel a lot better about kind of, dealing with that extra or inconsistent income. And especially whenever our, expenses are based on the lowest amount that we brought in over a period of time. So if you guys are trying to get on a budget, it is not easy, or rework your budget and you have like varying or inconsistent income, I thought that maybe like us dealing with that and how we dealt with it would help you guys in some way. So now that we've kind of talked about our zero-based budget, let me jump into my budget goals for the month, like the end of September and for the month of October. First budget goal that we have is to set our Christmas budget. So I am doing a whole series about prepping for the holidays. My mind is on Christmas and the holidays, and definitely there is a budgeting aspect to that. Now I do have some money set aside in that spend save category I talked about, and that will go for Christmas. But I really need to just get a hard, fast, like this is how much we are spending on Christmas this year number. I did go ahead and write down everybody that we're going to be buying for, but I need to kind of look around and see maybe some ideas and then set a budget according to like how much I really want to spend on each individual person. Because if not, I can just spend that whole spend save account on Christmas, because sometimes I have little to no self-control when it comes to the holidays. So we have had budgets anywhere from like bottom of the barrel, like I'm not kidding you, like $400, $300, $400 for our whole family, up to like one year I think I spent $2,000. And so I really just need to be reasonable and get myself on track here and set a budget for the holiday season this year, especially for Christmas and Christmas gifts. The second budget goal that we have for the month of October isn't necessarily a goal as much as it's going to be like a change in the way we do something and see how that affects our budget. So right now, our groceries, we spend $400 a month. I don't want to change that budget. We've done really well sticking to that. But what I want to do is change the way I do my grocery shopping and see how that affects my budget. So right now I go to the grocery store once per week, normally on Fridays. I take pretty much the whole entire day. I normally go to my local grocery store in the morning, drop my son off at school, and then go to like Target and Aldi in the afternoon, and I'm kind of over it. Like I don't want to be spending that one whole day of my time, because I work 2 days a week. I don't want to spend one whole day like taking care of the grocery shopping. So my goal for the month of October is to only grocery shop 2 times throughout that month, like big grocery shop. Obviously, I'm gonna have to run into my local grocery store, grab some like fresh produce and some veggies and things like that, stuff that would go bad before the 2 weeks is up, and do some fillers, but I only wanna spend one full day every 2 weeks really doing my grocery shopping. I'm also interested to see how this affects our grocery budget. And so, as always, I'll update you guys with like my grocery haul budgets and things like that on how that's working and how that's affecting the budget, if it's affecting it at all. And normally I update you guys mid-month on how I'm doing on these goals, and so I'll let you know then as well. So our third goal for the month of October is going to be to pay off the cruise we are going on in February. Yes, we are going on another vacation. I know sometimes that's something that I get, like I'm kind of like nervous to share about it sometimes. But really guys, one of our goals for being on a budget, staying off the credit cards, staying out of any additional consumer debt, living within our means, was to be able to travel. And so we spend a very large portion of our like extra or additional income that doesn't need to go towards living expenses on travel. And we have set that up intentionally that way. That is how we are most fulfilled and excited to spend our money. We love to travel, and so that is something that we enjoy doing. But we do have a cruise coming up that needs paid off. Now October happens to be a bonus month for me. We mostly use our bonuses from work, which my husband normally gets 1 per year and I normally get 4 to 5 per year, and like tax refund money or money from extra selling stuff, that type of thing on our travel. And so since we have a bonus month coming up, I want to go ahead and pay that cruise off. It also is due at some point. I'm not even really sure, to be honest with you guys. I should have looked to see how much I owe. I will let you guys know in my next budgeting video how much there is left to pay and how much I paid on it and all of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love doing these videos. I feel like it just keeps me on track, keeps me accountable. I love watching these types of videos. If you guys have some budget goals for the month of October, feel free to leave them in the comments. I want to like cheer you guys on, help you guys meet your budget goals, and definitely you guys being here and commenting on these videos definitely help me to stay on my budget goals. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, giving this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.